Hello.
She can't hear you. She can't hear you. Come here.
Can we say hello?
Come say hello. Absolutely not. She's in a dressing gown. He's gay. He's not interested.
What are you eating?
Well, it was too late to order any food, and I'm not cooking at this time of night. So just a bowl of chicken nuggets with a bit of mayonnaise in. Living like a student.
Now wrong with chicken nuggets, mate.
Been quite busy today.
Before you start, I'm just going to pour.
Yeah, no worries. Before I pour his throat out.
Hang on, I've got to put a Coke in there as well.
All right, it's not that kind of show. Jeez, Daniela.
Yeah, hang on. Pour in a drink.
Yeah, no worries. I've got myself a Bud Light.
That's very gay of you, that is, Damian.
It is quite a gay drink, actually.
It is quite
You're one step away from having a hooch in a can.
It is a homosexual drink.
Or a woo-woo.
A woo-woo.
Going to have a woo-woo.
What the frig is a woo-woo?
I'd love to say it's really warm in here, but it's probably the coldest night ever. Right.
It's been nice weather, though. Right, here we go, then.
On your podcast feed, on your radio, and on your smart speaker. This is Three Men and a Microphone from These Three Media.
Hello, welcome to episode 93, Three Men and a Microphone from These Three Media. Welcome to the Unpredictable Conversation. My name is Ian, joined as ever by, who am I going to go to first today? Damien, because you were here last week. Hello, Damien.
Do you know what? It's emotional again that we are together on this wonderful day. It could be any day, but for you people that download it on the day, that's the day. It is Monday, which is the day of the day.
Hello, Darren, who couldn't be bothered to show up last week. You all right?
I'm just checking I've got the right day of the record because we're all here together, but no, you haven't moved it this week to eradicate me, so I've obviously got the right day.
If you listened from last week, thank you very much to Steph for jumping in at the last minute to help host the show. Very good. Very good.
He was very good. I did enjoy the show, yeah.
He was pleasant and he was nice. He was not argumentative. He wasn't a throw the dummies out the pram type of person. And
some
now
would say he was engaging.
Back.
He was engaging.
Yeah.
He was, it was flow. There was no kind of bitterness or anger or what's it called? Pathos.
What are you trying to get at, by the way, chaps?
There was no hatred from Steph that we get from you after 93 episodes. Will we make our 100th? Not quite sure, to be honest. Anyway, Unpredictable Conversation starts now! So last week's show, we did have Steph on. Thank you very much to him. On the day of the record, I tested positive for COVID. Damien, you were COVIDed.
I was COVID.
You're now free from COVID.
Yeah, but do you know what? I've got a bit of a sore throat today, which is not a good sign, is it? But I think once you've had it, your immune system's quite down. So I've still been quite tired. But yeah, I mean, I'm COVID free, but I was slightly ahead of you, wasn't I?
You were slightly ahead of me. So I am still. So yesterday I tested and that was my, I was quite a harsh positive line. And then today I tested and it was a little bit of a slightly fainter positive line.
Oh, so you're still COVID?
I am still COVID 9 days later. I am still infected, but I feel absolutely fine.
Did any of you feel as bad as I did when I had it back in November, December?
No, we weren't so weak as you, Darren, is pretty much what we're saying.
So let's move on then, because you're not actually ill with it.
I was,
I was.
I will potentially have long COVID because, I'm a hypochondriac and that's what's going to happen. So
long bloody messages, I tell you, honestly. Great on me. I wake up and I think it's my alarm. It's not. It's a message from him.
Well, talking of messages then, shall we?
Oh, here we go.
Last week, we had a little bit of a... We had to change the normal recording day because Darren wasn't here. And then we were changing it to a Friday. And then Damien said, oh my God. Can't do Friday.
Did I giggle when I said it? Did I laugh?
You did almost sort of now petal.
I'm just making sure.
Petal. I can't do Friday. I'm busy. Family.
Come on. Come on.
Hang on, chaps. I'm just making sure you get the story in the right order so it makes perfect sense.
Okay,
not
right.
your version.
Okay, well, just pipe down, dear. So anyway, we were going to move to a Friday so that me and Darren and Damian could all record together because Darren was busy on the Thursday. And then it changed. Damian couldn't do Friday. So, here we go. So I asked Steph, is there any chance you can jump in and co-present for us and just be the third person on while Darren and Damian or whatever aren't here? And he goes, yes. And I sort of go, okay, great. Can you do a Thursday? Now, this is genuine, Darren. So this is my mitigating circumstances behind. No, don't wave your hand. Let me finish. This is my mitigating circumstances. So I say to Steph, can you do Thursday to do a record? Yes, that's fine. Great. So then I sort of suddenly think, oh, it should have been a Friday because that's when Darren said he would be in and Damien said he couldn't do.
That's correct.
And then I couldn't really go back to Steph and go, sorry, can you do a Friday? So I just left it at a Thursday. And I thought, it'll be fine. Darren will understand, we've got a guest presenter in. So I text him. I sort of text the group and I go, we've got Steph in. He's coming to do it on Thursday. That's great. And so then I emailed Darren and I text Darren and I go, evening, Damian. Damian is struggling with Friday to record. You okay if I ask Steph and we record Thursday? ? This Thursday is not good. I can't do Thursdays. It's my blah, blah, blah. Who's Stefan?
Blunt. Very blunt.
And then I go, no, I know. We were going to do Friday, but was going to ask Steph if he could jump in on Thursday to record with me and Damian. Just wanted to check you're okay with that. If not, us two on Friday at the moment. I'm easy with whatever, ? This is from you, Darren. So I'm reading off your text message.
Yeah, so far, he's all right at this bit, isn't
I'm
he?
being
He's
polite,
right. Yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll confirm tomorrow what the plan is. Steph can do Thursday this week, so a week off for you, mate.
Now, just to check here, does he know who Stefan is at this point?
Yeah, because I've gone with Steph Tina, so I put Tina in there, so it clicks in the brain.
It clicks, right? Yeah, so he now knows who Steph is. That's been part of the show and a guest for many years.
Yeah. So I send that Tuesday evening, 9:10, and go. Steph can do Thursday, so a week off for you, mate. So I thought, it'd be quite like that. He's not, a week off. I haven't had a week off since we started recording this, unlike you two. And then Wednesday morning, 7:26. I've been dumped. OIC ?
Dramatic. This is where it starts now. So if you imagine this was a TV program, this is where the music would start, and it would be moody music. Because at this point, Darren turned into, oh, woe is me. The life is all about me. I'm a little tiny violin. Continuing.
So I go, pretty much, sorry, mate, but you're the one that can't make Thursday. Smiley face. I can make the Wednesday or Friday. I was giving up family night to do Friday.
Moody. So
I reply back. Are you really pissed? ? I hope not. I can't do tonight as I have college and Damien can't do Friday. So thought you wouldn't mind a week off and we can have Steph as a stand-in, sorry. Nice and polite. Are you pissed off? I'm just double checking he's not messing around.
He wanted to know if you were okay. And I think at this point, there was concern. For the moody git. Ian.
I thought you were asking, would I mind Steph doing Friday with us as Damien can't do Friday on our own Friday? Not moving again to the only night I can't do. I can theoretically see little steam coming out and little gummies being thrown out.
There was sass in that message. Clearly, his wife was egging him on at this point, going, clearly it's Damien's fault. Never liked him anyway. What a big head. So, then Darren gets back involved. Ian, what happens next? So
I go, well, sorry for the misunderstanding. Wasn't intentional. I thought, you know what? I read that first message and I thought, you person.
Yeah.
Just say the word.
Yeah, well,
Just
okay.
say the word.
You moody fucker. And then I thought, well, I'll send one back and go, sorry, misunderstanding, wasn't intentional. Then
Diplomatic,
nothing from Wednesday morning. Not a thing, not a message, not an acknowledgement. By this time, I'd posted that I sort of said, I've got COVID. Not even a thing. Oh, are you both okay? Don't worry.
Nothing,
Hope you're well.
Nothing.
If there's anything I can do, let me know.
Yeah, nothing.
Then on Monday, Mr. Old Roundy there goes, great episode, genuinely. Sorry, I was trying to think of a word and I said roundly and I thought I shouldn't have really said roundly, but anyway, it's fine.
Is that why I put my size again?
No.
You.
Anyway, great. This is from Dan. Great episode, genuinely. I love you two both loads. Kiss, 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 kiss. I know I've not been stacked. You wouldn't dare. Want to bet? But yes, I was pissed off. But hey ho, I'm not 12 anymore. Couple of things.
When can I do my side?
Come on then, do your side.
Okay, so the way I see it, there's no need for all of this dialogue, right? The way I see it and the way I read it, okay, was you moved the night to the only night you knew I couldn't do, right? In order to have the friends that you go back further with, Damian, you and Damian go way back to when you were in nappies.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I mean, he has got a point, to be honest. I mean, if I was
mine and Ian's history is
screwed over.
Pulse,
yeah,
right? Which is what, early noughties.
Mine and Steph's history. Yeah. Do you know what that is?
Go on.
Pulse.
Yeah, but he's more talented than I am.
Less time than it was with you.
Anyway. So the way I read it is that you moved it to the only night I couldn't do. I got bumped off to make sure that your best friend, Damian,
go that far, but I mean we're close.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say best friend.
So that was my issue. The question you want to ask is, was I pissed off? Absolutely fuming.
Yeah,
to the point where I did momentarily think, I'm not coming back.
Yeah, there was a moment to that. There was a moment to that, and I feel
did my wife egg that on a little bit? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, of course she did. Lovely person. Yeah.
Yeah. The phrase came out. I did hear the words, not my words, but I did hear the words from, which said was, you're obviously not a pivotal role in the podcast because they can move easily without you. Any consideration.
I think there was a little bit of stir pot there. I mean, let's look at the evidence. She's right on all levels. I would probably say that if we were to look at it, she's right. However, we are the original ones. It's almost like Atomic Kitten. Other band members came in. They tried.
I'm the Kerry Katona.
Same. You're the Brian McFadden.
Can I just point out? I'm just going to point this out here. I
bet people are thrilled in this conversation. I bet they're riveted.
This is what you get with us.
It's our drama between us.
Yeah, it's our drama.
Yeah.
It's our life.
Yeah.
It's the fact that I haven't missed an episode since we started this show.
The only difference is that's because stop. No. I'm going to talk over you anyway. It's only because me and Damian have high-flying jobs and we have lives. You live in that bedroom of yours with your dog.
There is a point there, to be honest.
Okay, so quiet down, you, Damian. So I readily, happily move this show around to fit with you two, rather than sort of it going, right, we're going to do Thursday. That's the day. That's the only day. Now I go 1 week ago, oh, can we do Wednesday? Yes, that's fine. I'll do Wednesday. Can we do Friday? Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll do Friday, which is normally the night I don't do anything. Kind of sit downstairs, watch a film and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's fine. I'll do Friday. Then I'll sit here till midnight on a Friday, every Friday, editing the podcast. And then I'll do another 3 or 4 hours of it at the weekend. And then I get you being all hissy-pissy.
Yeah.
Going,
yeah.
You moved it.
There's lots of points here, valid, really valid points. And, I feel that, I just don't need it, guys, in my life. I mean, I've just got a lot going on. In
the words of Jeremy Clarkson,
right?
Let's not get bogged down with who moved what to one night and who got bumped off for whoever.
Yeah, I mean,
listen, I've made my feelings known. You know I was annoyed and angry.
Who cares?
We are all grown up, and we will deal with this in person at the live recording of our lads' weekend.
We will, because you're a child.
We won't even go down the fact that Damian is forever late and was sat in his office at 8 o'clock when we were starting recording at 8:30.
Yeah, what message did I send you back to that? Yeah.
You sent me a message. Actually, I just want to pick up with you, Damian. You did send this through. What did you send it on Facebook, wasn't it? You sent it on. You did send through because unfortunately I'm the boss and I'm a busy bee.
Yeah, I mean, nice message. There was no
perfectly fine.
Sarcastic about that.
Can I?
Know? Good to see you back, mate.
Sorry. Hang on. Hello. Oh, let's take my headphones off. Hello, Steph. Hi. Yeah. No, we haven't told him yet.
It's awkward.
No, we were going to wait until after we'd done the double record, and then we're off for 2 weeks for Easter. Yeah, we were going to do relaunch after Easter. Yeah. I know. Yeah, I know. Twat, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay, I'll call you soon. Don't worry about it. Yeah,
great guy.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, we'll send the contract over shortly. Yeah. £100 a show. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's what we agreed. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah. You'll be here on time and you'll do every week without fail. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Wonderful.
Okay, good. Right,
Wonderful
okay, right. Speak soon. Okay, gotta go. Yeah. Okay, bye. Sorry about that.
Pair of you can just fuck off.
So rude.
Like what you're listening to? Then don't forget to rate and review the podcast wherever you listen. This is Three Men and a Microphone podcast.
Hey, boys, listen, yes, I was pissed off. I don't care. I'll just be honest with you.
Yeah, but you were egged on by the missus quite a bit.
Yeah, well.
I mean, if you weren't to do this, she wouldn't be upset about it. Get over it, sweetheart, because we
I've not told her about me yet.
No, nor have I yet. Yeah, I know, but seriously, you don't need to know.
He's quite protective of his family.
You've got a really lovely, genuinely wonderful person as your wife. They said Alcatraz was hard until we realised I looked at your marriage.
She did bring his dinner up to him.
She did.
So as this goes out, yesterday was Mother's Day. So if you haven't sent a card and flowers to your mother, you're going to be in the doghouse. I sent some flowers and cards to my mother. She's got them and she likes them. Very nice. Yes.
Or the mother figure.
Or the mother figure. Yes,
some mums might not be. Might be dead.
Very true, Darren. That very true. Very true. So I ordered some today. Again, because it's been a manic day. Hence, Ian said, we're still in the office at 8 o'clock.
On time.
Ordered some flowers and got to the very end of it and paid and realised I hadn't written a little note for it. So they're just going to turn up as flowers. Nothing. Not even a happy Mother's Day. They're just going to turn up.
I can tell you a story about sibling rivalry. If you've got siblings, you always try and get a one-up on your brother or sister. So I've got one brother, older brother than me, 4 years older than me. And he was quite bad until he got married at sending cards and remembering birthdays and events and stuff like that. So I used to quite like the fact that a card wouldn't arrive from him, and I'd be like, "It's Friday, no card. Saturday, no card from Paul. Here's yours, mother." And there was one point, and it was like birthday, and I was like, I could phone him up and go, "Don't forget it's Mum's birthday or Mother's Day or something," because he's forgotten Mother's Day. I don't know how you can forget Mother's Day. It's everywhere. You go into a petrol station, there's Mother's Day cards, and he doesn't send it. And I was so happy. I was so happy that it's on Mother's Day. My mum was like, "No, nothing from Paul. Absolutely nothing. Just disgusting. Nothing from him."
Did she not find an excuse for him? Like, he's a very busy boy, though.
No, because he was always doing it. Always doing it. And then a year later, 2 years later, I forgot his and his wife's birthday.
Oh.
And they were so annoyed. They were so annoyed at me. And I was like, Come on. One year, my mum forgot my birthday. I phoned her. I put on Facebook. I put, thank you so much for all of the birthday wishes and tagged her in it, as you do.
Oh, does that mean you're not sassy at all, are you?
No. I don't like getting one up on anybody.
But they are like our family are. If you forget someone's card, it's almost like Darren, March 7. It's like, oh, right, okay. Well, don't worry about it. Doesn't really mean a lot. But seriously, don't think you're getting a present or a card, or actually, you won't be speaking to me for 7 years. You're
out the family. You're not in the will.
You are no longer a Lee. Oh, brilliant. Thanks for that. Cheers.
So, yeah, obviously, we've all been writing cards. We've also been using words. Get the tenuous link.
So much.
Damian's got a list. Damian's got a list for us. It's like Steve Wright's Sunday Love Songs, where he does the top 10 list of something or another. So, what's your top 10 list of, Damian?
So basically, this is the top 10. I mean, again, we like smut on this show, if you haven't noticed, and we like, a little bit of naughtiness every now and then. So I wanted to give you the grossest words in the English dictionary. Now, some of these are gross.
But they're not swear words, though.
No. They're just gross words. Okay, so I think I want to see your reaction with them. So, number one is a word called smegma. Say it
Isn't
for
that
me,
from
Ian.
Red Dwarf?
Yeah, smegma's all right. I actually know. I think isn't smegma something bodily excretion or something?
Yeah, it's the secretion of the sabicus gland. It's a cheesy matter that collects between the glans penis and the foreskin, or around the clitorius and the labia and the labia minora.
Knob
Normally smells a bit like Edam.
Knob cheese.
Yeah. So it not only sounds gross, but it makes it shiver down your spine when you read. But it is a cheesy matter. So there you go. Number one, knob cheese. Okay, let's move on. This is my favourite by far. Some people say a definition is slightly or moderately wet, or some people may say damp. We like to say moist.
No.
See, let me jump in here, right? Because my wife won't let me use the word moist. See, I'm not offended by moist. I know what moist is. Damp. Moist is.
Well, she doesn't allow you to use it in reference to her. No.
But the word moist is like, whenever I say with my friends when we go out for drinks, we'll go, "Oh, I'm really sweaty, I'm really moist."
No.
And she'll be like, "Don't say that word."
No, it's horrible. It's like, but the thing is, you say moist, and it's like moist.
Could you say moist on the radio, do you reckon?
Yeah.
It's a bit moist in the air. It's a bit damp. It's a bit drizzly.
Morning. Yeah, you can say it. It's just a word.
Just to give you some facts about moist, it's not only one of the most universal hated words, but it's something that can be used to describe both a good piece of cake and bodily functions.
Have they ever used the word moist on Bake Off?
Yeah, a moist cake. It's not
soggy
so bad
bottom, yes, but
no, it's nice. A nice moist cake is like moist. It's like moist. It's like moist. But then if you use it in the context of like, oh, that person is moist, and that's just like,
not a nice word, is it?
No, horrible.
Now this one's a bit controversial, because it doesn't really make any sense. So 144.
What?
So the entries in the grossest words list. And it's probably because it's one of the cleverest math jokes. Now, while the sound and the number doesn't make your skin crawl, 144 is literally as gross as any other word. It's a dozen or a square dozen.
I don't get that.
What?
Well, Google it.
144 is 2 words as well, not 1 word.
Well, no, not if you write it down.
Which one is the most grossest word then?
Well, not got to that bit yet. This is the top 10. It could be anything.
Right, okay, that one's crap. Move on.
Okay, all right. You didn't like that one, did you?
No, I don't get that one.
What was the word?
144, which is 2 words. But anyway.
Yeah. So the number 4 word is slough.
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 Fluff.
See, slough is it's like a
Okay, Ian, use it in context.
you're going down. So the slough used to be somewhere in Reddit. So it used to be called the slough. I'm sure.
Yeah,
It
I've heard
did,
that.
but in this meaning, it's actually during menstruation, the lining of the uterus sloughs off.
Gone right off that word now, you know.
Oh no, that's horrible.
Nice, is it?
In the West Midlands, in Redditch in Worcestershire, there's a place, isn't there, where people go, I'm going down the slough.
Yeah, there's an area called the slough, and it's basically the
Actually,
ladies' bits.
So there you go. We move on now with a word spelt Pustule. Pustule.
Oh, pustule, that's spots, isn't
So a
it?
small, circumscribed elevation of the skin containing pus, and having an inflamed base. Some people call them upside down spots.
Yes,
But it's basically
pustule.
it's a poison spot or a yellow head or a white head.
they're actually called a knee trembler.
We've had this.
Yeah,
We've had this conversation, but yeah, when you go like that and it goes, and it's like,
and it
ooh.
makes your knee go,
Just makes it
oh,
awful.
yeah.
Could it be any worse, though, of a word called engorge?
Oh, see, I quite like engorged.
To fill with blood to the point of congestion.
Yeah, and engorged.
So if
This is
a
a great one.
surgeon ever says, I'm afraid in the operation, the lungs went engorged.
No, see,
You're screwed.
So I wouldn't use it in that context. I'd use it. Is it engorged?
What?
Is it engorged?
What?
Well,
Is
no,
this
it's
like a
Darren.
reference to the fact you're a gay man? Is it hard on?
Yeah, yeah. Is it engorged? Yeah.
Right, moving on. Number 7 is everyone's favourite gross word, phlegm. Phlegm.
You broke up a really bad time then. It was like
You sounded like Chandler from an episode of Friends. Phlegm.
phlegm.
So basically, phlegm is a viscid mucus secreted in abnormal quantity in the respiratory passages.
Yeah. So when you sneeze and it's all green,
Mm,
It's
That's
also when
phlegm,
you,
isn't it?
yeah, it's when you rake it back as well.
yeah.
You know, like the.
To be honest, if you like phlegm, you probably need some ointment, a salve or ointment for an application to the skin.
Sorry, I'm just bear.
sorry, you sound like you're talking about baddies in Red Dwarf now.
Sorry, bear with me. Hello, Steph. Sorry, yeah. You're listening. Yeah, no, he still can't read. No, I know. Yeah, do you want to come in and do the voiceover again? Yeah, because you were so good. Like, yeah, he's so shit at reading. It's on true. Yeah. Okay, I'll phone you back. I'll send you the script. Cheers. Bye.
See, all I would say to that one is masticate.
I know what that is.
Go on then.
It's the phase before you start masturbating.
No, it's the chewing of,
semi-hard.
No, nothing to do with that. It's the chewing of food.
Ian, you're very good at
Yeah,
this.
the chewing of
Very
food. You
good.
masticate your food in the mouth. So it's, and I think it comes from when cows and sheep, and they're always there going, and then they regurgitate. It's masticate. That's what it is.
So when I was 14, 15 at school, we said, we're going to crack one off. I'm just going to masticate tonight. That's wrong.
Yeah. Well, in
Of
your
course it
case,
is. 'Cause you're
though,
not
to be
chewing
fair-
on bits of food. Wow. Yeah.
So, to be fair,
Flipping it. So one of the grossest words, Puce, Ian. Puce.
puss, puce.
Puce. It sounds disgusting, but it's just a colour. Definition, a dark red. Puce.
Puce.
See, I'd have said puce was yellow and green.
Yeah,
No, that's pus.
yeah. Puss is not nice, but puce is
This
okay.
is puce.
Puce.
Wow.
Because you have
There's a
to
difference
say it like
between
that, don't you?
Yeah, you can't go. It's puce. You have to go. It's puce.
You wouldn't
There's
want
a
a moist
difference.
puce.
Puce.
there's a difference between puss and puce.
Yes.
There is, yeah.
Wow.
Puce. Words that unfortunately aren't on there include gusset and Darren's wife. So I don't know why they're not on there, but We'll leave that one there. So there you go. Those are some of the grossest words in the UK dictionary. Until next week, bye-bye.
Clean edit. I'm even doing the captain's job for him now. From these three media, this is the Three Men and a Microphone podcast.
Sharpening his pencil for Colin.
See, that's not nice, is it? And it always has that like little smell of wood chip, doesn't it?
Isn't it always bad when you drop it?
Always
Do you know what,
always
Darren?
breaks the end off, though, doesn't it?
Who
Always.
has a sharpener? What's the matter with you? It's you, innit?
I'm
look
hoping.
at
No,
it.
I'm hoping because you're the boss, Damien, aren't you? At your massive empire of Russian oligarchs. So you.
Are you still in the sanction reign, Damien?
Yeah.
Are you still
Edit that, Captain. That'll be hard. But anyway, so in
It'll
your
be
desk,
endorsed.
please tell me, with you being a boss, you've got a motorized pencil sharpener. Zzz.
No, because I don't use bloody pencils. I use very nice
Chalk?
pens.
It's nice.
Chalk?
It's nice writing with a pencil. Pencil
Chalk?
writing is nice.
What do you think? Do you think this is 1972? Chalk?
So we're in that time. We're in a strange time in the 2020s. It's 2022. It's a bit of an odd time. We've gone through a lot, and it's still a bit of an odd time. And one of the things that's out there at the minute is conspiracy theories. There is a ton of conspiracy theories that are just getting traction upon traction.
Is there a difference between conspiracy theories and fake news?
Yes, because fake news is propaganda. Conspiracy theories is what people genuinely believe. It's a murky area, but there is a difference. And Darren sent me a clip of Ian.
Let me explain then. So Ian Collins from, are we allowed to credit the radio station he works at?
No, we're just going to nick it and not credit them. Of course we can.
Yeah, from Talk Radio. He's on the Interviews podcast that we did from These Three Media not long ago. And he's a good friend of mine. And this interview, or this caller called in live on the radio, and the stuff that he came out with, even Ian Collins live on air could not comprehend that he actually believes this.
So it starts with him sort of saying that the war in Ukraine is fake. It's not happening.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
The caller said this, sorry.
Yeah, the caller said
Live
this.
on air. Yeah.
And it was like, it's not happening. If it was happening, then it would be over in 2 days because Russia would just go in. And then he started going on about the fact that they had these biochemical labs in Ukraine, and that's the reason why, and they took them off. And then he comes up with this little beauty about the fact that everything that we're seeing on the news is all green screen.
There's plenty of evidence now. I mean, everything we're seeing is on green screens.
Because you saw that on social media.
I don't have social media.
Of course you do.
dude.
Where have you seen the green screen thing then?
I see it when you guys, or the mainstream media put the clips on, and you can just kind of easily see it.
Really? So you think like over there at the Sky newsroom, the UK newsroom, the BBC, everybody knows that, and nobody's.
Yeah. Because I think
you actually believe this stuff.
Yeah.
So he genuinely believes that all of the news companies around the whole of the world are, and if everything you see is just green screen, it's special effects and green screen. Now these people genuinely exist, and this is the scary bit. They genuinely exist, and they can vote. Is even more scary. So he goes down this whole rabbit hole of conspiracy theories. And he does all the normal sort of things about, I don't have social media. Do your own research. Do your own research. That's a favorite of theirs. Do your own research. I do my research, but I don't do it on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. I do proper research, and I go and look at reliable news sources. And then he brings up this thing about, we may have heard this before, common law. Have we heard this? And
I've heard this.
Yeah. So when the lockdowns were out, the people were saying it's common law. I don't have to do it. It's the Magna Carta.
I've never heard of this before.
Well, the Magna Carta signed in 15 something another, many hundreds of years ago. They did have a clause in there where there was a common law clause, but that was taken out about 2 years after the Magna Carta was agreed. And the Magna Carta has basically stopped the war in England, and it brought the union together and all that sort of stuff. And they think that they can do this under common law. You do not have authority. You do not have authority, from the woman from the parish council. And then he says he's going to serve Ian Collins with a common law writ.
Of course. Well, listen, just so you guys know, Julia, Hartley-Brewer, all of you, I'm putting you on notice, okay? This is so all you viewers can hear. You're now on notice. Any more lies, and we'll be taking you to
The Hague?
Public court. No. We'll be dealing with you lot here, okay? It's
Where?
already happening.
Right.
Over here in a common law court. We've got all the paperwork already drawn up. We've already served all the local schools, all the headmasters, all the doctors, all the hospitals, all of the police.
So he genuinely thinks he can serve people with common law. And these
this is the bit I don't understand, Captain, right? How can you go onto a national radio station and go to the presenter? I'm taking you to court.
Because they're the same people that think that they serve court papers to headmasters, head teachers of schools because they're allowing children to have a vaccine. They're that same mentality.
Quite concerning, really, isn't it? To be honest,
It is very concerning but it's genuine. These people genuinely believe it, and they are so far down a rabbit hole of conspiracy theories. They will be the same people that believe in chemtrails from planes, that believe that 5G is taking over and is controlling the brain and is frying everything and is making coronavirus worse. They'll also believe in something called QAnon. Now, if you've never gone down a conspiracy theory rabbit hole, QAnon is a fantastic thing to just do a bit of reading about because it is mad. It is absolutely balmy. It was started. So Q is this mysterious person that has all of these insider knowledge.
In Star Trek.
No, not that Q. Who's back in Picard actually, which is just restarted, which is very good.
Brilliant program, and I haven't watched the second season yet.
No, it's there's 4 episodes out. I'm 2 episodes in. Anyway, so Q is this controlling this person that is basically going to blow open the world government, and the world government's going to crumble, and it's going to be people power. Now you'll find that most of the people that believe in QAnon are also quite far right. There's a lot of Americans. Donald Trump is a believer. And is a promoter pretty much of QAnon. If you want to find out more, go to search for the podcast, The Coming Storm, which is from the BBC. It's on BBC Sounds. It's all about the 6th of January insurrection in the American Parliament, if you remember that, when Donald Trump lost the election. But it goes into the in-depth bits about the QAnon and the fact that even Jacob Rees-Mogg's dad was partly not involved, but was one of the reasons why QAnon started, because he wrote a book about 20 years ago, and that's a lot of that is in it. It's fascinating. Yeah, the biggest conspiracy obviously is religion. No, I'm not picking a religion, it's religion.
Good. Okay, next week we discuss
it's true though.
The afterlife. Only here on 3 men and a highbrow microphone. Get your protractors out. Whoa!
And that is it for this episode of 3 Men and a Microphone. We hope you've enjoyed it. It's been an interesting experience. We've talked about gross words. We've done conspiracy theories. We've told Darren basically he's a whiny little child who should get over himself and not think he's so precious. Thank you, Darren.
Thank you. Yes, it got quite deep today, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It got quite deep. I like going deep. Thank you, Damian.
Deep in a gusset.
oh no. Yeah.
See you next week. It's been a cracking show, and to be honest, I want to leave you with something. If you have a look at a clip of E.T., did he have a wart on his finger? See you later.
No, it was a lie, wasn't it?
It was a wart.
E.T. phone home.
I'll talk to you about what you just said. Say that again. Say that again to me.
What, E.T. phone home?
There you go. I'll talk to you about that next week.
Oh, okay. Right, we're back again next week. It's our last one before we take a 2-week break for Easter, so don't miss that. If you want to find out more, head over to the website, 3menandamicrophone.co.uk. Find us on all of the social medias. We've got a YouTube channel. You can watch these shows and you can see how much we disdain each other with the looks we give each other while we're recording it, but it's a lot of fun. You can go and watch that on our YouTube channel. What?
Oh, it's recorded?
Yeah.
In video?
Yeah.
So you can see that I've done more than half a bottle of JD.
Yeah, that basically you're a pisshead. Thank you very much for listening. 3 Men and a Microphone has been a These 3 Media production. Until next week, look after yourselves. Goodbye. That is definitely Top Gear at the end. Do you not think that sounds like Top Gear?
Absolutely.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. It's ripped off.
Yeah. Right then, one more episode to go and then we can have 3 weeks off, thank God.
On a wee-wee.
Not for that.
Do you want to go for a piss?
Uh-oh.
I'm not holding it for you.